arts during the time of pandemic. Let's talk about it. Hello everyone, it's me, Teacher Maita. I'm a writer, artist, teacher, and mother of dogs. And I'm going to talk about art in the time of pandemic. In the latter part of 2019, we were introduced to this strange little thing called COVID-19. We didn't know what it was or what its extent was. In March of 2020, we now begin to see its effects. Cities, countries, continents started to get locked down. And there were travel restrictions, and there were mask restrictions, face shields, alcohol everywhere you go. Not the type to drink, of course. Anyways, it was a scary time, and I have to admit, I was just waiting for zombies or something, because it was that scary. People were panic buying. Now, looking back, we have to reflect what has happened and what has transpired during 2020. Well, a lot of things. We lost a lot of loved ones. There were so many changes in society. But one thing we know, art is pandemic proof. Art is a man-made object of beauty, and it has become a vast animal with no end. Thinking of having a career in art? Well, you've come to the right place, and I'll tell you why. Being an artist, an art teacher, and a designer, I do design my clothes and my dog's clothes too. I'm going to tell you why art is pandemic proof, and I'm going to prove it to you through numbers. So as we can see, art has changed venue. Because of the lockdown, the first 3 months of lockdown, most of the world couldn't go out of their house. So, what were we to do? Shop online. Here are some key facts from Statista. With the rise of the internet came the rise of e-commerce and the auction market. Take note, this only includes e-commerce platform and auction online. Over the past 5 years, the market has seen a growth, and its current value is estimated to be over $4.5 billion US. Comparatively, the global art market was valued at almost $64 billion US. Wow. Online art sales are forecast to increase to a total of $9.32 billion US by 2024. That's just in 3 years' time. Now let's talk about the fashion industry, one of the biggest movers and shakers in the art industry. So the most valued brands of 2020 are Nike at $35 billion, Gucci at $17.6 billion, Adidas and Louis Vuitton ties at $16.5 billion each. The fashion e-commerce business is estimated to be worth $525.1 billion annually, and the e-commerce fashion segments contain clothing, shoes, and bags and accessories, which are sold via a digital channel when you're using your desktop computer or mobile device. The key players and trends and market developers are the US, China, Germany, UK, France, Spain, and Italy. This is also from Statista. What about the rising game industry? If you think this market has dropped because of the pandemic, oh no, it actually increased. I mean, what were you going to do during lockdown? You were definitely not staring at the ceiling, a lot of people opted to play games. So the video games market is segmented to the following: mobile games, download games, online games, gaming networks, which include massive multiplayer online games. The video games market is the biggest market within the digital media. The worldwide revenue of 110.2 billion in 2019 is expected to grow to double by 2025. Revenue in the mobile game segment is projected to reach 109,658 million by 2021. I think they've reached that already. The average revenue per user is expected to amount to $61.16 annually. In global comparison, most revenue will be generated in China. Did you Netflix and chill this pandemic? Well, let me tell you about the key facts. Netflix signed up 2.2 million new paid user subscribers during July and September of 2020. That is the height of the pandemic. That brings up the total number of subscribers worldwide to just over 195 million paid subscribers. Netflix shares have soared more than 60% since the beginning of this year. This came from Forbes. What about their rival, Disney Plus? Did you guys get a subscription? As the pandemic raged on, keeping consumers indoors, Disney Plus jumped from 33.5 million subscribers in its second quarter to 57.5 million in its third. In the fourth quarter, the company surpassed 73.7 million subscribers. Now, Disney updated this figure during the December Investors Day, saying that the service has reached 86.6 million subscribers. This data came from CNBC. What about YouTube? Don't leave out YouTube, it's actually bigger than you've expected. Launched in 2005 and acquired by Google a year later, it is the biggest media sharing platform in the world. And the Apple App Store says that it's the #1 music platform in the world. Here are some key facts. There are 2 billion monthly users worldwide as of 2019. Now, the 2020 figures have not yet come in, but I think it's safe to say that it is equal or more than this number. There are 500 minutes of content uploaded every hour on YouTube. The most viewed video of all time up to this date is still Baby Shark. Sing it with me. Anyways, in 2020, YouTube has made 19.77 billion in ad revenues. An average influencer can make $6,700 a month. These are all from Statista. The rise of AR and VR technology. In 2020, consumer spending on augmented reality and virtual reality technology is expected to reach $6.36 billion. Now let me tell you a little something about this technology. AR or augmented reality needs a phone or a tablet to show you the augmentations to reality that you can see. It could be a modification of your face, showing you makeup, change of hair, and things like that, to flying objects or something in an empty space. VR is different. When you go to a VR world, You are entering a different world, a 3D version world. Can you imagine going to a classroom, wearing a VR headset, and attending class this way? Numbers are expected to triple in 2023. Now, what about books? Now, these are all from Amazon book sales. Amazon is the leading e-reader vendor, eating up 53.3% of the global sales in 2018, but it jumped to 83% in 2020. In the last quarter of 2020, Amazon saw an increase in global net revenue across all segments, with net revenue of roughly 66.5 billion US dollars. Now they say that the book, print, and ebook is included in this very high segment. Arts, a serious business. Did the numbers convince you of that? That was just a tiny fraction of the art industry. There's more to explore. Art is very cutthroat, and it's also very big. I hope these numbers have convinced you. To contact me, you may go to my Facebook or my Instagram, or you could also leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you when I can. Please consider subscribing and sharing my content. If you have suggestions, you can visit me on Facebook and leave me a private message, or you could also comment down below. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon.